Good morning. Today we're here with Lieutenant Governor Tate Reeves, and he's making his rounds around Simpson County, and we're so proud to have him today. And so at this time, I'll turn it over to Lieutenant Governor and let him make a few remarks.
Well, thank you. It's great to be in Simpson County. It's a county that, having grown up in Florence, that I've had the opportunity to be around McGee and Mendenhall and all throughout the county all my life. And so it's been wonderful. And each of the 3 times I've run for public office, Simpson County has been big supporters of mine. And it's great to be back here today with an awful lot of good friends and good supporters from years past.
Thank you very much. And I wish you very good luck with your campaign and come back to see us in that new job as Lieutenant Governor.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about some things, Colonel Terrell, that you think are going to be, or maybe some things that affect you that you'd like to ask the Lieutenant Governor about?
Affects me?
I thought you were the hunter and the fisherman.
Well, yes, I'll tell you that.
Please do.
let me do ask you, what do you think about the bill that is in the legislature right now in regard to the doing away with the hunting and fishing license?
Well, we made a decision several years ago to pass a constitutional amendment, which then the people of Mississippi went out and overwhelmingly supported making hunting and fishing a right in our state. There are a lot of us, including myself. I even have my Wildlife Fisheries and Parks jacket on today, so it's kind of timely, that believe very strongly in our constitutional right to hunt and fish. The license and the fees generated by that and the monies that are generated from the federal government in response to that as well help us focus significantly on conservation efforts. You don't get to hunt and fish in wonderful public lands unless you're able to keep them up. And so I would expect that the likelihood that the bill to outlaw hunting and fishing licenses is relatively unlikely to come out of committee at this point, but it's something we'll continue to monitor as we move forward.
Well, as an avid hunter and fisherman, I hope it never comes out of committee because I think that's part of the pleasure we have in hunting and fishing in the state of Mississippi.
Well, that's right. And look, the reality is with private lands, we've got to ensure that we protect our landowners and protect the valuable resources and the natural resources that we're so lucky to have in Mississippi. So I think you're exactly right.
Good.
I think one other thing that y'all were discussing earlier was the stickers, car stickers. I thought that was quite interesting, Colonel Terrell. I think you should continue that discussion also. Inspection stickers.
Well, if I can get away from your question in regard to the dollar bill, I think it's a situation that I know you're for that.
That's right.
And I would advocate that you continue to be for it and to eliminate it as a requirement,
Right. Well,
because it doesn't provide, in my estimation, enough income, and to the people that's doing it, it doesn't provide enough income for them.
That's right. There are 2 reasons to keep an inspection sticker that I have heard that if they were true and if they were valid, we would consider. Number 1, public safety. The reality is the safety of vehicles today when compared to those 50 years ago when this originally came in, comparing them is night and day. They come out with so many more additional safety features today than they had years ago. In addition to that, even if they didn't have those safety features, many people have gone in and gotten their inspection stickers, and they know that the folks that are giving the stickers are not spending a lot of time checking safety features. They're signing the tickets and moving people in and out because it's only cost $5. Of that $5, $2 to $3 of it goes back to the individuals that are actually writing the stickers. The state collects a relatively small amount of money, so it's an inefficient way in which to, in essence, place a $5 tax on every vehicle that exists out there. It's not helping protect public safety, and that's why I propose this year to support getting rid of the inspection stickers, as has 25 or 30 other states, by the way. We're a little bit behind the times, but we're going to try to get it done this year, and hopefully we'll vote on it on the floor of the Mississippi Senate this week, and I hope that our senators will be willing to join us in our efforts to get rid of this.
Well, unless a fellow that's doing the inspection finds a faulty product somewhere on the car and has opportunity to repair that, he's spending more time inspecting than he's getting paid for.
His profitability cannot be high at $2 or $3 a car.
I agree with that, as much as you don't think I did, but I do. Fontaine, do you have anything you would like to ask with your, perhaps through your banking industry questions, or even in the school area which you work in so much?
Yes, I'd like to ask a question. One thing that's important to me is education. I have a young son, and we've been dealing with Common Core, and it's very important to me and very important, I think, to citizens of Simpson County. Can you tell us a little bit about the things that you're working on with Common Core?
Yeah, absolutely. Number one, we are, education has been a topic that I've spent more time talking about in the last 3 years than any other topic, because I believe we must invest in public education in Mississippi. That's why this week I proposed an additional $110 million to public education in this year's budget, which would allow for us to have spent $400 million more on public education in 4 years than was spent just 4 years ago. But we don't believe that you can just spend more money, do the same thing, and expect different results. Spending money alone is not going to help us solve our educational woes, and so we're working hard to not only invest in public education, but also reform our public educational system. We've done things, everything from allowing for public charter schools to school district consolidation, which gets more money in the classroom, because we believe the more money you get in the classroom, the better you're going to be. We've done across the board teacher pay raises, but we also did merit teacher pay for the first time ever that will go into effect next year. And so we're making significant progress there. As it relates to Common Core, my position, and I've monitored the implementation over the last several years, and I am now more convinced than ever that Common Core is an effort by the federal government. It's been hijacked. It was originally started by the states, but it's been hijacked by the Obama administration, and we need to keep the federal government out of local decisions when it comes to curriculum and standards in our state. That's why I have proposed ending Common Core by putting together a task force of parents, educators, teachers, administrators, and subject matter experts that will develop a set of Mississippi standards that are developed by Mississippians for Mississippians. I believe that is the direction we should go. That bill has made it out of committee in the Senate. It should be on the floor this week. And again, I'm working very hard to make sure we get the support on the Senate floor to move that bill forward over to the Mississippi House.
Okay, thank you.
That sounds great. I thank you men very much for allowing me to video you today and for you commenting on McGeeNews.com. And we'll look forward to seeing you.
Thank you.